Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. I know it's been a minute, so a lot of people probably won't join me, but I'm coming back anyway. Even if I got to talk to myself for a minute, I'm cool with that. I'm gonna put the message out here. Okay. Peace and blessings to everyone that does happen to come in. Type in the chat. Let me know if you hear me. I see Brother Kevin Wesley. He came. Rise to you, Brother Kevin, whenever you come in. I'll acknowledge. I've rescheduled this discussion I think twice. So a lot of people probably wondering, is it real this time? She probably not coming. Or it's probably a lot of things going on the internet. And to be honest with you, peace, Kimberly. Thank you for coming through, Queen. I am so happy to see you. It's been a minute for Angie, but I'm back and I'm gonna start doing this on live thing, and I'm coming strong with a lot of wisdom, a lot of love, and I got a lot of good content, and I'm definitely about to give information to the people. I feel like it's necessary to share some wisdom, and break some chains, some mental chains, give love, give healing, give enlightenment. It's a lot going on in the world, and it seems like everybody's moving through pain, through hurt, and one thing that I've realized through myself and my own struggles. Terry, thank you for coming through, King. One thing that I realized through my own struggles in life is that, you know, we miss a lot of genuine things. We trauma and hurt and pain, it takes us away from genuine things. It pushes us away from genuine things. And so what I am is I have decided to be genuine. And the reason why I have decided to be genuine, team, thank you for coming through, Team Bevins. Peace and blessings to you so much. Thank you so much for coming through. But what I've realized is that I want to give to people what this world tries to take away from us. They try to take away genuine people. And it's so much so to where people can't even, they question it. They're scared of it. They don't even believe it to be true sometimes. They're wondering, are you truly genuine? Are you truly what you say you are? And that's one thing about me. I am. I am truly genuine. And a lot of people have a lot of good accolades about themselves. I'm a good person. I'm this and I'm that. And we all, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, but my intentions are always pure. My intentions are always through love. And I'm going to continue doing that because the hurt, the trauma, the suffrage, the pain that everyone faces. Peace and blessings to you, King. Thank you for coming through, Kev. It kind of it affects us. It makes it harder for us to be that, and it makes it harder for us to see those who are being that. We need more people in the world that are going to be true, genuine. You know, everybody talks about love and not necessarily understanding that you can kind of destroy love or sabotage love for yourself because we are afraid to release our own hurt, our own paranoia, our own problems. I'm so happy you here, Kevin. And y'all, I listened to a lot of Kevin's video discussions, and it's one that I did miss, and I'm gonna catch up on it. It's the one about I think you just did a video review about a submissive woman will basically make any man or be able to have any man. And see, one thing that I hate about relationship topics that a lot of people do on the internet, I think they miss a lot of things. I think they miss one important thing. Um, and especially when it comes to submission, because and I didn't get to watch it, but so you could confirm with me if I'm head on to something, or if I sparked a whole different perspective, which is cool. Authenticity, originality is definitely what I'm all about. So let me see if I could put a little mix on it for you. But when it comes to a submissive woman, and it's so much true, a submissive woman, they can have any man, and not even that, but they can have great friendships. They can be very successful. They anything that they touch can flourish. Um, because we use the words, they have an idea of what this term is. Upper, thank you for coming through, Queen. Nice to see you. I haven't been live in a minute. But they use this idea of submission, of a bow down or give in, or bottle yourself up, or hinder your own feelings and your own thoughts. And that's not what submission is. To me, submission is a form of trust. Trust your partner. Trust in their efforts. Trust in their vision. Trust that you know that their intent and everything about them is not just for themselves, but it's for you. It's for you both. Even in a friendship, we have our friends, we have our homegirls, and the guys, they got their fellas, and trauma and the attacks of the world, and a lot of people within the mental selfishness, they don't have trust, and it sabotages very productive things. It sabotages your vision. It sabotages your dreams. It sabotages your hope. It sabotages the very thing that you may be, driving to go towards. It definitely lines up with what I was teaching, love. I'm interested in your thoughts. Most definitely. Thank you so much, King. Peace to you, Tangela. Thank you for coming through. And, I love Erykah Badu. And see, this is why I always hated talking about, those type of topics, because they always talk about 50-50 and things like this. But to me, a partnership is more so of you don't even realize who's doing what and who's doing this at times, as far as, what part you're giving and what part the other person is giving. Because when you have a partnership, it's more of a majestic thing. It's more of, we in this together. It doesn't even feel like I'm waiting for you to pull something in, or I'm waiting for somebody else to pull something in. We're doing this together. That's what a team is, and I know that every move that you're making is for us. And I know that every move, and that every move that I'm making is for us. I like to listen to Erykah Badu, and Erykah Badu got this song, and it's Hustle On. And I know you've got to get your hustle on. But she says something in this song, and I love it. She says, I can't wait to see what you do. It's not too much to follow you through. And I can't wait to see what you be. So gon' be on, 'cause I believe. So gone, baby. I'll post the song in a minute, y'all, if y'all really want to hear her go down on it. But I love that song and I love the message in that, because when it comes to submission, when it comes to trust, it's not about my own insecurities, my own doubts and my questions. If I'm in a relationship, I have no doubts. I have no insecurities. I am with you. I believe in you. I know exactly what you're going to do. It's not too much to follow you through. Okay? And when it becomes a problem for someone to follow you through or to trust your intent, then we have to start to realize it's because they have not been trusting themselves. Lady Love, thank you for coming through, Queen. They have not been trusting themselves. And it has nothing to do with your efforts, because when you have someone who does not trust themselves, no matter what you do, no matter what you place into it, no matter how much you try, it'll never be good enough. It'll never be enough. And what you have to know within yourself is that you're more than enough. You're more than capable. Your efforts have shown that. Stokes, thank you for coming through. Peace and blessings. I miss y'all so much. I miss y'all so much. But I've been getting a lot of discoveries about myself lately, and a lot of things that I've been holding myself, not realizing, everybody's living, but a lot of people aren't living. And when you have these ideas, when you have this understanding within your mind, a lot of people can be attracted to your light. But because they're not attracted to their own and they don't understand their own light, they start to become a hindrance to your light. And because you can see all the possibilities in them, because you can see all the opportunity in them, you don't even realize how you start to dim yourself, holding on to what is possible. And sometimes the best thing we can do for ourselves is to come to terms in reality that they have to see their own light. And I think that I've put in enough time and enough effort, and I've screamed as loud as I could with everything in me for them to see it. And I deserve to live in my own light. I should not be punished because you cannot consider your own self. It's not fair for me to allow the sabotaging of my own drive from your efforts and mine, the struggle of mine to keep you seeing the truth and the focus, and you to keep me away from understanding that all of the insecurities within yourself is how you've managed to waste my time. Heartbreak. It's a real thing. See, this is the thing that people got to understand. And I tell people, and I try so hard with this because, sometimes we are scared of change, but change is inevitable. This is how you grow. This is how you demand self. Manipulation is very real, whether they know it or whether they don't know it. But people and their insecurities have a tendency to manipulate you into psyching yourself out, into seeing something that was never really there. not the same way you intended it for. Everybody has a motive. Friendships, relationships, everybody has a motive. Everybody wants to be with you because they can see what it is that would benefit them. I asked myself this question because one time I got a job through one of my homegirls. And the manager, he came and told me later on, but he asked her, he said, "How much do you trust her?" And my homegirl told her, "I trust her with my life." And when he told me that, I was so happy about that. I felt so good, because that's the type of person I am. I want to be trustworthy. I find that to be an honorable thing. And then I started asking myself, I said, people can trust me with their life. Who can I trust with mine? Who can I trust with mine? And when I started to ask myself that question, that's when I started to realize that I've been taken advantage of. I've been manipulated. I've been bamboozled. I've been used. I've been abused. I've had people around me covering my light because they wanted my light for their own selfishness. My light has been hindering all of their insecurities. Well, not hindering, but it's been holding all of their insecurities. It's been keeping them to feel validated. And you know what's so crazy? People will sit there and they will tear you down, try to make you feel like you should feel like nothing about yourself. Try to make you feel like you should not feel good about yourself. And the whole time, they need you. The whole time, they need you. See, love is easy. Love is free. Not only that, but love elevates. Love is a powerful thing. I don't know how many of y'all know it, but I grew up in religion. And what I've noticed is when I came into my own self-understanding, I kind of I definitely walked away from religion. Now I can quote some understanding from the Bible, but I walked away from religion. And what I realized is a lot of people hold on to religion because they've invested so much in it. Some people, a lot of people in religion, they don't necessarily know what seems to be the truth, but they want to believe in it because they work so hard. And see, in the beginning, it made them feel so good. It was so right. Kevin, indeed, it's being fully devoted to your partner's future. If you are in a relationship without this mindset, you are an enemy of progress. Ashe, King. So I try to tell people, don't let your relationship become your religion. The moment that you see something, see it. Because this is how life is. You go from one stage to another stage, to another stage, and another stage. And the longer you hold on to the very things that continue to keep you in your space, you lower yourself, you hurt yourself, it's worse, it becomes strenuous. Don't be in denial, face yourself. That's what love does. Love allows you to face yourself. One girl told me one day, out of nowhere, she decided to do some Facebook beef with me, all because she was cool with whoever I was cool with, and we wasn't that tight. I didn't know her. It wasn't no problem as far as I knew. But I saw what she put on the internet about me, which wasn't true, but this was her perspective. And so I confronted her about it. And you know what she told me? She told me, I never cared for you anyway. See, there's so many people in this world that because of their insecurities, they look for your insecurities so that they can have a reason to keep you in a space that you don't allow yourself to be in. They read the room wrong. And you know what I told her? I said, I never asked you in the first place. I never asked you. See, people will sit there and they will try to hold themselves over you and try to make you feel less than so that they can carry on your glory through them. That's not going to work over here. It shouldn't work with no one. What Kel says, if you are not confident that you can add to a person's life, do not do it. Relationships are not about meeting your personal emotional needs. Exactly. Ashe. It's not. Because the personal needs will sabotage. You think that you have a right to stand outside of yourself when it's a partnership. That your decision that you made is somehow beneficial for us both, and you don't understand how it hinders the entire situation. You become the enemy in your own relationship. See, a partnership is someone who promotes your health, who promotes your confidence, who promotes your strength. With me and you together, we can conquer the world. It's not a question as to, what I have to do and what you have to do and what I face and what I lack that causes a sabotage. Love is trust. Submission is trust. Friendships, relationships, all of that. Miss Lady, thank you for coming through, Queen. What's the word for the day? Peace and blessings to all of y'all beautiful people coming in the building. I am so happy that y'all come and, and I haven't even been live in a while, but that gives me great gratitude because, it means a lot to me. And that's why I'm making time to make sure that I come and give y'all some more because I got a lot of wisdom. I got a lot of courage. I got a lot of strength. And I got a lot that I feel in my perspective that can help. I can carry my own. I don't need anybody to believe in me. I believe in myself. I know that everything that I went through in my life makes me who I am today. And can't nobody make me question that. Can't nobody make me feel less than because of it. Kevin says, in your next relationship, focus on working together for a brighter future instead of what y'all do for each other on a daily emotionally, and watch the difference. Ashe. 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 It's a lot of transitioning going on. And see, a lot of people, they misunderstand this, thinking that, it's supposed to be, you know, I I feel like this. A relationship, a partnership, it's us conquering the world, all while being in love together. It's so easy. It's so easy. But when you have people who are scared of themselves, who do not consider the power within themselves, that's when the complications come. That's when the bumps in the roads come. That's when the problems come. That's when, it becomes a frustration. And don't get this twisted, because even with change, watch how you decide to change. Watch how you decide to follow your heart. Watch how you decide to grow in what you know. The ones who resist against your change, they were never supposed to be there in the first place. But I'm happy because all of these lessons, this is how we learn. This is how we grow. Nothing can have power over you if you don't allow it. You can't hold me back because of what you think of me. You can't hold me back because of what you think you have. You can't hold me. I refuse to be bound. I don't care how much work or effort I have placed. Nothing was lost, all was learned. And so when I move into a greater stage, it becomes a greater victory. Okay, y'all. You know what, I'm letting the almighty flow, okay? Because, I was talking about the submission, but I really got a video that I want y'all to tap in on, because a lot of people, I guess it goes into what I was discussing as well. The mental magic, how people can be very persuasive and manipulative and ultimately abusive to you all at the same time. Um, you know, um, this world is filled with a lot of people, and a lot of people can come close to the very ideas. But see, what we have to understand is, and I talk about Jesus a lot because I have the idea of being and not necessarily uh worshiping or looking for someone outside of myself. I look for someone within myself. And so I use Jesus as an example of seeing myself. And so Jesus, he was on that mountaintop with Satan. And Satan was telling him how he could give him all the treasures of the world, you know? In other words, the cars, the house, the people, the following, the money, and all of these things. And my understanding from that, when Jesus, get thee behind me. In other words, this stuff is already mine. You can't give me what's already mine. It's a lot of people who want to come to you and they want to make you feel less than so that you can give them your treats in order for them to hand it to you and say that they're doing this for you. No, that's not how that works. This is mine. It's mine because it was already mine. But that's how mental magic works. I want y'all to take a look at this video real quick. Let me see if I could play it real quick. Peace and blessings to all of y'all beautiful people. Thank y'all so much for coming through.
File your taxes 100% free in the app if you didn't use us last year. Just file with TurboTax Do-It-Yourself by February 18th. All tax forms and tax situations. Make the switch to TurboTax Do-It-Yourself and file free by February 18th.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
And I just saved on my car insurance for driving safe with USAA.
Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I have my little pal Vincenzo with us.
Hey guys.
From Unwreckable Monster Video, so check out his channel when you get a chance.
Yes.
So Vinny, you ready to help me with a trick today?
Yes.
All right, I am going to try to read your mind.
Okay.
All right. So first we'll start with something easy. The 7 days in the week, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? I want you to think of one of those 7 days. Now don't tell me what it is, just put it in your head and let me know when you have one. All right, don't tell me what it is. I'm gonna try to guess what you're thinking. All right, I think I might have gotten it. Okay. All right, that's my prediction. What day were you thinking of? Saturday. All right, well, I 1/7 chance I might have gotten it right. Let's make this a little tougher. There's 365 days in the year, right? I want you to think of any one day. Now, don't think something obvious like your birthday, because I know your birthday. Think of something I wouldn't guess. All right? Let me know you have one in your head. You don't tell me what it is. Just think about it. Okay. All right. What date? What are you thinking of? December 31st. All right. Well, I might have gotten that one. All right. Let's try something a little bit easier now. Think of all the people in your classroom you go to school with. Right? Think of who your favorite person is in your class, but don't say it to me. Just think of a name. Just the first name. Don't not the last name. You got the first name in your head? Okay. Let me see if I can guess it. Okay. I think I got it. All right. What was the name? What was the name of the person you were thinking of? Luke. Okay. What are the odds I got all 3 of these right? What do you think? 50%. Well, let's see.
Is the video breaking? Can everybody see the video? Can everybody see the video? Let me know if y'all can see the video. I don't know what's going on with it, but he almost finished with it. It's not going to take that long. I want everybody to see it.
You said Luke. That's Luke. You thought it was?
It's breaking up bad. Okay, so let me basically break it down so that everybody can understand. In the video, he was showing a form, a small example of mental magic. So basically, he asked the boy 3 questions, and then he would ball up his answer and he would place it in a cup. Now, the whole understanding at the end is he did not have the answers at the same time as the boy was being asked the question. But he wrote down the answers after the boy was answering other questions, so that when he opened the papers from out of the glass, they would all have the same answers that he had given. And this is mental magic. And we can use the internet as an example. A lot of us, we come on here and we tell our truths. a lot of people see our lives and they take those answers of what we've already placed out here, and then they unfold it to us as if it is either their own, or as if they understand, or as if they're right. And we cannot be fooled by these mental magic tricks. We have to understand in a person's character and the way that they carry themselves with their own understanding, and see the difference as to whether they are being truthful or deceitful. A lot of people in our lives and the problems that we endure and the things that we face is ultimately because it's not love, it's deception. It's not truth, it's deception. It's manipulation. And nobody is greater or above manipulation. We are all in this wilderness together, and we all can be bamboozled. Peace to you, Queen Joanne. Thank you for coming through. I'm going to give you an idea of understanding the Angie and how I run my household. I look at the world as either a wilderness or a battle zone. It's war outside. And when I come home, this is my place of peace, where I can heal, where I can rest, where I can trust everything in it. And when I lose the trust of everything in it and it becomes a war zone or a place of wilderness, that's when I have to come to terms with understanding that this was deceit. It was not real. I was bamboozled. And it's not something that anybody has to be ashamed of. It is something that you take, you learn, and you grow. And don't be afraid to move, because if you stay in it, you're only going to hurt yourself. It's going to become worse for you, because everything within that bamboozled household is going to stay comfortable where it has you, stuck. See, the sky's the limit. That's the statement, right? It doesn't matter how high you think you are flying. When you have a moment to realize that something is keeping you stuck, that is a moment that you realize that you can fly even higher. You can fly even higher. Isn't that exciting? Do that. Don't focus on what the bamboozle. Don't focus on the trick, the deception. Focus on the flying higher. Because when you fly higher, you'll realize that was a moment to make you realize it. I smile, I laugh, because what people consider as mistakes or downfalls or setbacks, it's only me switching into another gear to become my greater self. And I get better and better and better every time. Without a doubt. No questions asked. See, a lot of people believe that confidence is in a look, a social status, or a financial holding. Confidence, to me, is the acceptance of self. And can't nobody make you feel less than because of it. I smile. I sleep well at night being who I am because I accept who I am, everything, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. I alchemize everything in love. I transform what was meant for my bad into my good. I transform everything that is aimed to hinder me, to hurt me, to destroy me into something that makes me greater than anybody would ever hope for. See, you can speak against me. You can speak you can hope for my downfall. You can fight me all you want to. I love it. I love you. I am receptive to it all because love is the greatest potion to alchemizing anything. I am the greatest scientist. I can make what you can't see for me the most visible thing. I can make what you never intended for me become everything. I make my existence the most powerful weapon against all those that trespass against me. And I don't look for it to harm anyone. I don't look at it. I don't watch it. I don't want to see you struggle. I don't want to see you hurt. I focus on the ones that I love. I focus on the ones that love me. So you'll hurt, you'll have pain all on your own. The pain that you try to give me is the pain you will have for yourself. And the pain that you were looking for me to have is the pain that you will endure on your own. I am my greatest alchemist. And even if you feel as if I am alone, I am not lonely, nor am I alone. Because love is something that has everything and everyone on your side. People who run from love are usually because they have not experienced it, are not used to it, or find it something that is hard to believe. And 9 times out of 10, some of them have not experienced love for their own self. So it's hard to convince them that it's real. But love is most definitely real. And I'm a living testament. I'm a living testament to love. So I'm going to stand on that. A river never chases the ocean. Never. I flow. My presence has a demand on it, not because anyone says it does, not because of somebody's approval. I'm second to no one. I stand in my power. And if you with that, I ask you to do the same. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. Don't let nothing discourage you from love. Don't let no one discourage you from your truth, from the acceptance of self. No fall is greater than the other, but it most definitely hurts when you do not want to fly, basically. If you don't want to fly, you're going to fall. Friendships, relationships, people just in general, they should never try to find a way to hinder you from flying. They should always try to find a way or become a way to become the gap between you and the ground. The wind that keeps your wings flying. And the moment that you realize that somebody is trying to have you fall towards the ground, you leave. I know it's been a minute since I've been on here, and I hope that I've helped somebody. I hope that nobody looks at this as anything, but I just feel like whatever I experience, I know that I'm not alone in this experience. And even though they may not be slap dab the same experience, they are so similar. Words of wisdom can help anyone. And to those who may feel as if they have become the hindrance, or those who may have insecurities, or those who may have been manipulative for their own selfish good, for their own comfort, for their own help, their own securities, validations, or whatever you want to call it. Don't receive wisdom through hatred, but use it for love within yourself to become better. Find a way to heal whatever it is within you so that you don't be looking for the hurt within somebody else in order to feel validated about yourself. Everything is energy. And it's enough toxic energy out here in this world. We need an antidote. And the antidote is love. That's how you heal the sickness in the air with all this fighting and hurting each other, hating each other, manipulating each other, not trusting nobody, not believing in nobody, not being accepting of help. When you got a cold, what you do? You go get you some cold medicine, right? So if you hurting, don't be in denial of it. Get you some medicine of love. Become free, heal, grow, transform. It starts within. It don't start with nobody else. But I'm going to start coming back live for my people. And I hope y'all rock with me. Continue to rock with me. And we're going to keep this thing going. I got greater things. I got greater ideas. And I might even play some more videos. I know this one was a little choppy, but it's been a minute. It's okay. Practice makes perfection. I am imperfectly perfect. And so are you. And so we're going to all get this together. Okay? I got a lot in store. I got a lot on my mind. And because I do spend a lot of time, with myself, why not share it with, on my channel with you guys? And that's what I'm going to do. Peace and blessings to every last one of you.